I would like to book a cruise.
Okay, please hold.
All right, thank you.
Vacations to go. This is Miles. Can I help you?
Hi, Miles. How's it going? Um,
Good.
I would like to book a cruise from let's say Sydney, Australia to Johannesburg.
Okay. Do we know if that cruise exists?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see if it does. All right.
Okay.
I mean, it. We'll find out pretty quick. And who am I speaking with, by the way? Your name?
My name is Chris.
Chris. All right.
Yeah.
And Chris, one other quick question. If we get disconnected, is there a number that I'd be able to call you back at?
Oh, yeah. I could give that number in a little bit because I don't know which number I'm going to actually use, so I prefer to hold on to that.
All right.
Yeah, I prefer to hold on to that because I'm not using my phone right now.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's see if this. Let's see if we can find out right now. Hold on.
Okay.
I'll
It could be from anywhere in Australia to let's say Johannesburg.
All right.
Yeah.
And when do you want to do it? What's the time frame you have?
Me and my girlfriend were thinking about doing it towards the what's today's date? Towards the end of the month, or maybe we could go in June as well.
All right. Well, why don't we put the end of this month through the month of June?
Okay.
See what happens.
Okay.
Right. What I'm going to do is trying to see if we can put a port. I'm going to put Johannesburg in here just to see what.
Okay. Because I've never been to that part of Africa. I really want to see what it's like down there.
Let's see. And where do you live?
Right now I'm in Florida, but my girlfriend's in Australia, so I'm gonna be there really soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Johannesburg, isn't that something? Let's see.
Or it could be anybody. It could be Madagascar, Florida. Madagascar, Africa. It could be anywhere in that region.
It's pretty interesting. Johannesburg is spelled John, and I don't see it on this list of places to visit. It says choose a port or a place to visit, and I'm looking for Johannesburg on the list.
Oh yeah. I think it's Johan. Maybe you typed it in wrong.
Well, I don't type it in. There's a drop down menu where you click on that little arrow, and then every place in the world from A to Z would pop up as a place to visit, a cruise that would have that on it.
Right.
And I don't see Johannesburg. Is it on the coast, Johannesburg, or is it?
I believe it's on the coast, but I mean, you can also search Madagascar, which is definitely on the coast.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, I see that.
Yeah. Yeah, from let's say Perth, Australia to let's say Madagascar.
All right.
Yeah, so I really want to go to Africa, so and it shouldn't be that long of a trip either way. I think it's probably about a 7-day trip.
What I did is I put in Perth, Australia as a departure port, and I put in a 40-day period, May 20th through June, and it just says there are no cruises that match my selections.
Wow.
Yeah, in other words, you're creating your own itinerary with the hopes that there's a cruise line doing what you're hoping for.
Right.
I don't think that's going to happen, only because I'm putting in this computer Perth, Australia. Let's put in Sydney and just see.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know,
'Cause-
let's see. Sydney, Australia.
Same thing. That's interesting. Well, how about from Sydney, Australia to California?
This is kind of a strange way to try to figure it out. They don't give me the end port. It's just where you leave from. You know, you can put in Sydney and Perth, and then there is no region. You're looking for something that doesn't exist.
That's strange. Because
well, if you did the work before you called us, you wouldn't think it's strange.
Well, yeah.
It you know, I'm putting in Perth and Sydney, and I'm putting in 40 days, May 20th through June 30th. We can keep plugging things in here, but we're shooting in the dark, so to speak.
Well, I'm sure has to be a cruise from Sydney, Australia to California.
Think so?
Yeah, because I mean it's right across the North Pacific Ocean. Why wouldn't it be?
Well, it just doesn't happen because you want it. And I'm not trying to say that to be argumentative in it.
Right.
You know, you're just dreaming up what you want to see and thinking that it exists because you want it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
if you use our website, you can do what we call a custom search, and you put in the dates, you put in a departure port, you put in a region, Mediterranean, Caribbean. There's a whole list. And then you just ask the computer to come up with the cruises that it can find.
Wow. Okay, well, one more question. Is there any cruises that are leaving from Sydney? I'm sure there has to be. Or it could be anywhere in Australia.
All right.
I'm sure there has to be at least one cruise.
Let's see. I'm going to put in. I'm going to put in a couple. I'm going to open it up a little bit.
Yeah. There has to be like a little list or something.
Let's see. You want to leave from Australia. Here's a place called Darwin, Australia.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what else. I'll put in every city I can find in Australia.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where from Australia, but maybe to any destination. I'm sure they'll give you from to and from. Like departure area to anywhere in the world, but somewhere out of Sydney, Australia.
I put in Darwin, Sydney, and then I'm going to put in Perth. That's another. Perth,
yeah, anywhere from Australia to anywhere in the world.
Well, none of these leave from Perth. Okay, here it is, Perth. I got Darwin, Sydney, and Perth. Departure ports.
Well,
and now I'm putting in May through August.
Okay.
Right? Show me the deals.
Yep. Let's see. Show us the money.
But here they are. Some of these are pretty long. Here's Sydney to New York, Sydney to Sydney, Sydney to Brisbane, Sydney to Darwin to Broome, Australia, Sydney to Perth, Darwin. You know what I'll do? If you have an email address, there must be about 25, 30 on here. Some of them wind up going to Miami from Sydney. Some go to Los Angeles from Sydney. But it's a 38-day cruise,
Oh.
I mean, some of these are outrageously long. You would not believe the 44 days, 20 days. 14 days is the shortest one on this whole list. Well, here's a couple out of 10. Darwin to Australia, but it's Australia. What's your email address? I can send this to you, and all you're going to have to do is click on the 5-digit number in the left-hand
Oh,
column.
okay, great. It's here's my old email address. Is PAN THANK EIST, Pantheist at Gmail. Oh, Pantheist Lewis, LEWIS at gmail .com.
All right. Was that P or a T when we got started? T?
I think that's P. I think she puts P there. It's a P, I believe.
PANTHEIST
Yes.
at Gmail, and then Lewis. Is it LEWIS or LOUIS?
It's LEWIS.
At gmail.com.
Right.
All right. Well, let me email you this list and you can check it out.
Okay, sounds good. And I just have a quick question too, which is interesting. Is that since we're talking about it, there are cruises leaving from Sydney, Australia that may I think you mentioned California, Los Angeles, to from Sydney to Los Angeles.
Let's see if they end. Yeah, here's one. It's a 38-day cruise that starts out on May 16th.
Right. Now,
and it's on Oceania. It's cheapest cabin on Oceania. That's a luxury cruise line. It's about $7,800 per person.
Wow, that's wow.
Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you the list. If you see one that looks reasonable, you'll have my extension and my. You can call us back, but. You've got to do a little work in looking at this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's strange. From it should be just a hop, skip right across. I mean, I know it's a long trip across the North Pacific Ocean, but then there's no trips going across the Indian Ocean from Australia to Africa. I thought that was kind of strange. One is longer than the other. The Pacific Ocean's much longer than the Indian Ocean. You would figure that it would just be a hop, skip right across along the southern hemisphere.
Well, all I can do is send you the list of cruises that exist.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, please do that.
All right, I'll do it now. Thanks for calling us.
All right, thanks, bud. Have a good one. Asshole. Now, oh boy, God. You know why he's frustrated? Because he don't know what the hell he's talking about.